With Diablo IV around the corner, here's a 5-minute summary of the game's entire lore from the very beginning to present day. Warning, potential spoilers ahead. Let's go. Anu casts all evil from itself and creates the prime evil Tathamet. The two battle and destroy one another, with Anu's spine becoming the crystal arch and high heavens and Tathamet's corpse the burning hells. During the great conflict, angels and demons battle for the World Stone, which is an artifact that can create entire worlds. Inarius and Lilith steal the World Stone and create Sanctuary. Inarius and Lilith spawn the incredibly powerful Nephilim. Lilith then murders all the renegade angels and demons except Inarius. Inarius is horrified by this and banishes Lilith to the void. He also alters the World Stone to weaken the Nephilim, giving birth to humanity. Kejan, the first human civilization, is established and the mage clans come into being. Jera-Harash summons the first demon into Sanctuary, so the prime evils become aware of the realm's existence. The Triune is founded to spread the influence of the prime evils. Inarius creates the Cathedral of Light to counter this, and the Sin War begins. Lilith escapes the void and unlocks the latent powers of Odyssean, who then forms the Edorim. The High Heavens then learn of Sanctuary's existence. Both the Triune and Cathedral of Light are destroyed, and Lilith is cast back into the void while Odyssean sacrifices himself to banish angels and demons from Sanctuary. The Edorim lose their powers and the World Stone goes back to normal, ending the Sin Wars. Heaven makes a pact with Mephisto to leave Sanctuary be, and Inarius is gifted to Mephisto to seal the deal. Most of the people of Kejan turn away from religion and rename the land Kegistan. The mage clans rise to power and agree that humanity must stay free of the influence of heaven and hell. All-out war between the mage clans later erupts, and after the city of Vizjun is destroyed, the power of the mage clans is broken forever. The use of magic is forbidden and new religions are formed in the Age of Faith. The lesser evils rise up against the primes and exile the three brothers to Sanctuary. The Archangel Tyrael creates the Horadrim and tasks them with hunting down and imprisoning the primes. The brothers are soon captured and imprisoned in the Soul Stones. Tristram is established around the Horadric monastery. Zakarum rises to prominence as an organized religion. Ruckus then establishes Westmarch and becomes its first king. He then marches north to find the World Stone. Quahagen Zebulon I moves to reform the Zakarum Church. Years later, Quahagen Karamat reverts Zebulon's reforms, thus beginning the Zakarum Inquisition. The Zakarum priests fail to seal Mephisto away and the church falls to corruption. A group of Zakarum paladins establish the Order of Paladins and venture west to fight the darkness. Leoric is sent to Kandurus and turns the Horadric monastery into a Zakarum cathedral and declares himself king. Lazarus frees Diablo, who tries to possess Leoric. He fails but manages to drive the king insane over time. Leoric imprisons and executes those who oppose him and declares war on Westmarch. Lazarus kidnaps Leoric's youngest son Elbrecht, who becomes Diablo's vessel. The loss of Elbrecht sends Leoric over the edge and plunges Tristram into chaos. Lachtanan is forced to kill Leoric, who then resurrects as the Skeleton King and turns Lachtanan and his men into Hell Knights. Prince Aiden and his allies eventually vanquish the demons as well as Diablo himself, but Aiden fails to fully contain the Prime. Aiden becomes the Dark Wanderer and moves east. Tristram is then attacked by demons and destroyed along with its citizens. A group of heroes hunt for Diablo and his brothers. They kill the demoness Andariel and then follow the Wanderer east. The heroes destroy the demon lord Duriel and rescue Archangel Tyrael. The Dark Wanderer then transforms into Diablo. Mephisto and the corrupt Zakarum priests are then defeated by the heroes. Izuel is then defeated, followed by Diablo. Both Diablo and Mephisto's soul stones are then destroyed in the Hellforge. Baal and his army march on Mount Ariat, and while Baal is defeated by the heroes, his army continues its march. Tyrael is then forced to destroy the corrupted World Stone, obliterating Mount Ariat and most of Baal's army. Faith in the Zakarum church disappears, and Emperor Hakan moves the capital to Keldium. Skarn forms the Cult of Damnation to search for shards of the World Stone. A period of relative peace ensues for 2 decades. The demon hunters form, and evil entities begin searching for World Stone shards. Skarn attacks Westmarch, and only the capital survives. Meanwhile, the Wrathborn begin invading Sanctuary. Belial's plans are temporarily foiled by Cain and Leah, but the demon remains undeterred. Tyrael manages to regain his physical form and returns to the high heavens. Tyrael falls back to Sanctuary, causing the dead around New Tristram to rise along with Leoric the Skeleton King. The Nephilim, along with Leah and Deckard Cain, defeat the Skeleton King and save Tyrael, but Cain dies. The group then destroys Magda and the Coven in Keldium. They then recover the Black Soul Stone and use it to imprison Belial. Asmodan's army is defeated, and Asmodan is also imprisoned in the Black Soul Stone. Diablo is awakened in Leah and lays siege to heaven, but he is then cast down by the heroes. Tyrael creates a new order of Horadrim which retrieves the Black Soul Stone from heaven and hides it in Sanctuary. However, Malthael, the Angel of Death, takes the stone for his own purposes. Malthael's Reapers attack Westmarch, but they and Malthael Tarael are defeated. However, the Black Soul Stone is destroyed and Diablo is released. After defeating the blood cult led by the demon Vidian, Tarael dispatches the Nephilim to investigate the realms of fate. Sanctuary is beset by war and famine, and heaven shutters its gates. Lilith escapes the void and enters Sanctuary once again. And that's it. That's the entire Diablo timeline from the very beginning to present day in 5 minutes. What did you think of this video? Obviously including everything was pretty tough, so are there any other significant events you think should have been included? Let me know in the comments. Please be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so I can keep bringing you killer gaming, VR and tech content on a daily basis. Anyway, that's all for now. From me and the mages here at Metasquad, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Later!